for this, so we'll just be doing our normal check down. Okay. I will be looking at just the major markets and some of the crosses. Those will include the euro, yen, pound, CHF, all of those other markets. Now, I will not look at the indices, because I don't think it's necessary for us to do so at this point, but we'll just be looking at the individual markets as we stand. Okay. So now we on the Euro JPY. Okay, look at the Euro JPY, made some significant highs. Okay, we had a nice crossover going on. Let's move everyone here. Okay, had a nice crossover going on, which obviously then gave us a buy signal or buy confirmation rather. Now, if we look closely, we had a significant level which is 125, okay, 125 even, okay, yeah, 125 even. If we're looking at that particular level, the market came in, hit into that area there, looking at the daily, and started to make higher highs. Okay, so we got a bit of a higher high going up. However, I still do believe that we have some downward momentum going short on the Euro JPY, and therefore I'd basically be looking for much more of a short bias than a long bias, simply based off of that. Okay, we do see though a reset type of behavior from swing low through to swing high. You see the market came in dipped into between the 50 and the 62 point and the 62% rather. So safest option would obviously be letting this one sort of like unravel itself. So most positions I'd definitely love to see around significant levels, so like big figures. And right now, the market has been in the range, right? So from this swing low to this swing high around here, okay, the market is sort of like in close to the 50%, and there aren't any significant moves showing momentum. Okay, we did see another pullback, right? Pullback into the 50 and the 62%, which would have quantified a trade in our position in our book. Probably had the moving average somewhere around that area there. Zoom out. Okay. But what's important here is at this present moment, I don't feel like I have a clear setup. Right? Tells us that the market is also giving us, a lot of people call this a triangle, but I just figure the market is still tapping on either end. Okay, so if the market breaks significant levels, then we start looking at a directional bias. But for me, I'd probably say on the Euro JPY, I'm neutral coming into this week. Right, by Thursday, Friday, we probably should have some sort of a interest in much more interesting answer to what the market is probably going to do. Okay, now Euro CHF, it did something quite interesting. Okay, from if you're looking at the 2015 drop of the Swiss franc, well, there's more of a rise on the Swiss franc side, but when the Swiss franc was unpegged from the euro, we had this incredible damage drop. Okay, this is 2,300 pips. This is basically within 1 day. And now the market came into those highs, and just from there dropped lower. Okay. Now this move, look at this move over there. Going into our daily. This is a nice daily support structure. As you can see, we have 140 even as a really good level, which supported the market. However, I still do believe in some downside in the Euro CHF. Okay? Hence, my bias will remain short. Okay? Until I see anything significant that should give me like a reason to call off. Now, there were a lot of opportunities from the previous week. If you look at this level over here. Right? So from this swing high to the swing low over here on the 28th of May, we had the market come in, clean out the stops this area, and then boom, move down. So this was a proper shimmy trade. So we had multiple shimmy trades. So I'm definitely looking at a short bias, okay, through to around major level that I do see is that 140 even. Okay, through to this spike low over here, that's around 130 tips, and to the 140 even, that's around 100 tips. So still have some movement right now. If you see closely as well, we've had a break of this 200 EMA, and the market has been fighting on the other side of the EMA. So I do foresee some nice momentum going short, but possibly due to the 800 EMA. Now, one way to actually get through on this, or get those extended sort of like targets is to take our swing low to our swing high, that is Fibonacci, at 161.8% with the right Fibonacci extension is probably a really good cut. Okay. Now the only thing is obviously to get in at the most appropriate time. So I am expecting the market to open lower than it actually closed on Friday. Right? Not too certain why I had that sort of feeling, but I do believe that the market will open a bit lower than actually closed, probably lower than 15 even. Okay, so we should see that there. Hopefully it does transpire, and that would be my bias for probably the entire week on the news future. Okay, now if we head on over to our GBP USD, all right, the pound dollar, it has been a bumpy ride, okay, from that peak high to where the market is. That's 1,213 pips roughly, and that's in the space of probably like 2.5 months. Okay, now I think we did look at this market, and what was most interesting is obviously where the market actually landed, right? So from this swing low to this swing high, we had this break above the 62% Fibonacci retracement, right? However, if we're just looking at probably on the manipulation side of things, right? So if we don't include the spikes at the end, we had about 79% retracement, okay, right into this consolidation area, which is also a pretty significant level. It's 4,300 or 43 even. Yeah, it's 43 even. And if you look back, it has been a previous support structure, right? So it has actually been a nice previous support structure, and therefore it was pretty sensible that we look at it and expect some momentum downward. Okay. Now looking at the big picture, from this swing high, so if you take the swing high into account, which is the most recent swing high point, where the market actually reset on this moving average here. We had that 50 to 62%, and therefore a really sort of like good trade setup in short. Okay, now this was a very difficult one, I would say, and I probably wouldn't have taken this one right off the side here. But this break below 37 has given some opportunities to actually go short. Right? I do believe though that the pound should be getting ready to turn back up anytime soon. Now, foreseeable targets for me for extension on the short would obviously be 130, 130 even, or to make things simpler, second target would be around 28 even. Yeah. So I still do believe that we have about 400 pips in the move going down, And if you look at this actual trade setup from last week, if you take the previous week's high through to last week's low, we have a nice bounce of the 330 even, the 33 even, and previous market structure. Okay, previous market structure. So this was the previous low point. Market came right into there. And if you go on to, I believe it's the 30 minutes or the 1 hour, we had was the 30 minutes. Then we had a nice bounce of 800 million, a reasonable trade setup. Now also, I do believe this is actually what we're looking for right now. If the market does come back up to 130, 130 does look at really good level. If the market does come back up there, I definitely look short liquidity. Okay. Now those are the longer term, mid to longer term, and basically for me, the extension should run to about. If we're using the extension as a tool to find where price should land, if it coincides with our big figure levels, right? You can see the 1618 is over here. So we definitely should hoping for the pound to at least break 31 even, and just between 30, so that's around 3150. Okay. So 3150 should be a really decent level, which in any case, it's still a couple of tips in the that's about 220 tips in the month. So that would be my bias on what the pound should be doing for the next week or so. And then if it then lines up with what the index is doing, what the dollar index is actually doing, we should expect the market to continue the rally back up. Okay. Now, if you're looking at the GBP JPY, also quite a big market. So also quite a big mover. I think it was last month and also this month, even though there isn't really much of a difference in terms of price. But last month, I think you can see the market just tanked going down tremendously. Okay, I think, I'm not sure if I have used the CAD, but we'll definitely check it out. All right. Okay, so looking at that daily, I believe we have a nice support level over here, okay, which is around 43 even. So it's 43.27 to be exact. And we have a resistance level which is at 150. Right, so 50 even, we have our resistance, and 43.27, we have our support level. Now, if we take the swing high of the 4 hour through to the swing low, we see that we had a nice clean reset. Right. Now, with this reset, I was expecting the market not to break above 47.50. Okay, that was the initial move that I was expecting the market to go to, and then not break the target. Technically, it hasn't, because it does look like the market just reached above 48 even, which is obviously where a lot of orders would have been. So that, to me, I think is the reason why the market would have then continued to move down. Okay, now, similar to what the pound dollar did last week, we take our fib from the swing high point through to the swing low. You can see a previous market structure, swing low, right, swing low over here, and the market just came right back into that level, actually quite nicely, and had quite a bit of selling at this point, right, 46.41. We had quite a bit of selling over there, and as I said, a 62% extension, boom, the market hit, and we're expecting the market to go over to the downside for probably half of the week. Now, our extension would have us take this approach, right? You see the reset as well on the 200 EMA, which is also sort of like an added piece of confirmation that we should heading lower within the next few weeks. Okay, now 140, 49, and if you can make it simpler, 40, 50, that should give us some really good targets over there, really good targets. Right, that's about 500 pips within the move. Okay, and that is also a nice support level because I think that's the only support level that is significant on the daily time frame that you can actually see. Right. So I definitely believe that's where the GDP JPY should be heading. But I do see some resistance at 42 even, but I think ultimately we should go down to 41 even on the pound yen. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now EU. EU has been one of the most damaging markets I've seen today. But I don't know, because I mean, there's been a lot of volatility within the market, especially on the dollar side of things. But if you're looking at the weekly, to get a big picture view of what's actually going on in the market, it's pretty plain to see why we have the actual reset at that particular level on the euro dollar, which caught a lot of people by surprise because obviously the trade was going up, going up, going up. Now, at the daily level, obviously on the weekly, you can see that 50 to 62% market reset, previous market structure at this level, previous market structure over there. Okay, so the previous support level, market came back into quite cleanly. See, there was a bit of resistance at this point, and a clean break away from this level over here. Showing some aggressive selling previously, clean break, even a gap down. Showing some aggressive selling, which then obviously gives us an idea that whenever the price would go back into those zones, we're more likely to have the market drop because of the selling. Right. Now, what I see on the euro dollar is we have this level that was set. Now, when the market spikes lower below 116, I was expecting the market to just sort of like skyrocket out the move again. And it actually came back and took me out of my position that I was in. And after reanalyzing, I could see that there is some potential for downside. I'd say to around 114 even, right? That would be sort of like the lowest point or the most logical point where the market would actually turn. Right? Because at this level, where the market actually is, there is nothing significant for me to make a decision on whether the market should be turning again at this point. And especially since this low was broken, with this close, maybe close below this level, where the market pulled back up and then came back in again. Okay, now we do see a bit of a stutter from the market at this level. 150, the market was ready. We have one red candle, right, and the market moved out that zone swiftly. However, for me to sort of like acknowledge the reset, one of two things need to happen: a high level, or the market needs to make higher highs, so it needs to get high, or the market needs to reset off the 50, 62% Fibonacci retracement. Obviously, here you can still see that there is room for some downside, right? So the Euro USD could reach these lows. So 114 would be the safest bet, 130, and then maximum would be 112. Right? I do believe 113, 114 should be significant. Should be sufficient in terms of targets if you look at it from that perspective. Okay. Now, on the 1 hour, we had some interesting times. Okay, on the 4 hour rather, so the 4 hour, we had some interesting times. I believe it was last week, and the week before that. And this was very interesting Yeah, I didn't actually quite spot this when it was occurring, but we had this. Okay, now we had this swing high, okay, so high, and we had like the swing low point, which then gave us that 50 to 62%. Now the market came into that zone previously, right? And just came in and spiked the previous week's high, which also formed a previous market structure. This is a previous low that the market went into. And I do believe we had a sort of like a big figure here, which is 1850. You know how I am with those. Okay. So nice reaction. The market just barely touched that level and just plummeted, going down, heading down. Now, if I was looking for a short position, I'd probably be looking for something a bit similar to previous week's setup. Okay, this swing high through to the swing low. Boom. Significant level would be 17 even. Okay, and probably a spike perhaps to these lows would also be something worthwhile, but I don't think it would extend above 61.8. Right. And we also can see that we have 200 EMA also coming through quite nicely there. So we should see sort of like comprehensive things coming together at this level. And what we do is definitely be looking at taking the market over short. Okay. And we should see more or less that. Now, if the market does play out to this particular scenario, then our targets would have to be an extension of the move, the long-term target would have to be an extension of the move, swing low through to the swing high, boom, and level is 1350. Okay, it's 1350, and total movement down would be probably 352. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of position trading, although I do take some live position trades, but those are the ones I tend to forget about. Those are the ones I forget about and take them and just leave them for 2 months to run. Not extremely big lot sizes, something manageable. And so this would definitely be one of those ones. Okay, this is from the 3 or 4 week type of trade. Okay, so that would be my ideas on what the Euro USD would be doing. Okay, so I think up next we have the USD CHF. Okay. Dollar Swiss franc. This one has been quite a tricky one. I do remember a lot of people had this selling short at this area, but for some reason the market just decided not to move after all those predictions of going short. So I guess too many people were short on that move. Now, what I do see here is a nice resistance level at on parity. So basically, it's the Euro, USD, and Swiss franc. We're actually on parity, which means 1 Swiss franc costs $1 US. So that was momentarily for the market moved to the zone. Now, if we drop down into the 4-hour time frame, we'll see just a significant increase. This was magnificent. And from this level over here, so this choppiness, sideways movement is sort of like what the Swiss franc, any Swiss franc currency or any Swiss franc pair usually has this type of movement, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then some nice clean breaks above those highs. So for me, I'd usually take probably this swing low through to that swing high point, sort of like see where the market should reset. Okay, so you see they hit the 50, also a significant level, 9,800. Right? You can see 9,800 over here. It's quite a significant level, and the market turned just before one even, right? So just before one even the market gap, which tells us a clue that there is probably a bit of people trapped, because to put that way. Okay? There's a lot of orders around this particular level, which is what the market few pips away from there. Probably a lot of buyers above one even. So this turned about 9, 10 pips away from this particular area. Right. So for me, that is usually not the best sign that the market is actually going to continue going up. So I'd definitely be waiting for something much more concrete when it comes to the USD Swiss franc. Right. Although I do see this, to take this to the high point of 4 hour into this low point. Okay, we do see a 50 and 62% just being broken and the market pulled back inside the results. Okay, now for me, I'd definitely be looking for a short-term long around these lows over here. Definitely a lot of buying on around that area. Area is 93.32, 98 rather, 98.32. That's where a lot of buy-in actually came in. So I definitely be looking for something to hit here and then provide us with a fair amount of pippage, to call it that. I'm not quite certain if the market will then break above one even, but that will probably be something for an entirely different sort of like week. Okay, so for now, that would be my expectation of what the USD Swiss franc should be doing, and that should also sort of like correlate or line up with what Euro USD also should be doing for the next week. Okay. All right, so all right, let's just get into the yen pairs. Okay. After this, we should be on our Swiss franc, Aussie dollar, and then our USD CAD. So we should USD CAD. Right now, looking at the USD JPY, also same thing. There's our high, boom, there's our low. You see that the market is trading in between the high and the low, but nothing much to go by. If we drop down to the 4 hour, you can see some significant movement to the upside. Okay, the market has been pushing higher and hasn't been breaking these lows, which does give us a really good idea of what the market should be doing for the rest of the week. Now, if we take the swing low rather, so this is the most significant sort of like pullback that is experienced here. So we take it from here to the high, also for the low to the high, and about 50% of the retracement in the market and shift it away. And with this, I think I have the long on the US dollar yen from last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. But the market just kept coming back, so just have to take that position off. Right, so immediate targets. We've seen that the market gave us sort of like a nice reset, even on the daily time frame. So if we take it from swing low here into the swing high, and swing low through to swing high, we do have the significant level here. Although I would have loved to see it hit 108, but it didn't, and then the market just took off from there. And now our extension will lead us to a long-term view of 1345. Okay. All right. I think we have less than time does fly. Let's just look at the USD CAD. You said USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Right, now USD CAD, I was looking at it, I think it was, yeah, there's my bias on the USD CAD. Cool. Alright, so the dollar CAD has made some very significant movement going up. Like, market has been extremely bullish, and I think especially last week, the market didn't offer any sort of like pullback stop going long. So I I did mark off this level, which is just above 34 even, or say 35 even, 35.50 rather. Yeah, that's 35.50. That's where a lot of the selling initially had actually did occur previously at this zone over here, because you can see the market going sharply away, consolidated here, and then sharply away as well. I would have expected the market to actually resist around this level here. Now, when I saw it push through above that, I was like, okay, the heck is going on? But when I looked at it last week, I did see that there is one more level going long, and I still think that the market should be heading higher. But however, we should expect a bit of a pullback, even if it's just a minor pullback from swing low into the swing high area here. I'd love to see it take at least a 50-62%. Also, it needs to have some sort of moving average, of course, but I doubt that will happen, judging by what the market is actually doing. I do see long-term long on the dollar CAD here, but so we do have plenty of space. The trend has been up. The trend is actually up, and we have been having some nice pushes going up with some minor pullbacks coming short, so that's also really a good sign. Now, the best scenario for the market going long would obviously be a pullback to these lows. So this previous high, this clean high, 31 even, that would be something that's just to come across to actually hit. Right. So if you to hit this, definitely I'd be looking at this with a previous high, and that would give me confidence to take it going long for initial target at 35.50, and secondary target should be around these highs, 3700. Okay, so you're happy with that one? Yeah, let's see if we have time. NU. I think I have like 5 minutes left. That should be enough. Right, NZD-USD. I was actually looking at this on Friday. Now, if you look at the big picture, the market is in the range. The market is just stuck in a sideways consolidation. And mind you, this is weekly, so this is like 1 year. So this the entire year is stuck between the range from last year. However, the range is a bit wide, right, at about 700 pips. Now, on a daily level, support would be 6,800, and resistance would be somewhere around this level here, 21, and the secondary resistance would have to be 7,050. Okay, now closest one that we have is obviously 6,800, and for me, I did look at the swing low, rather the swing high, and swing low. Market came in at only 10 to 38.2 level. Usually when the market tags the 38.2, it's not ready to sort of like, that means that the momentum is still going down. Yeah. Now, if we look closely, we have a significant previous level over here, and 70.50, which is our big figure or round number. Now, for me, what I did see is that based off that info, The market did reset, had the 200 EMA also got a nice retracement of there, previous market structure and also a big figure. We should see the market hopefully go back down to these lows, 67.23 being the lowest one. Obviously, we're going to have a bit of resistance at 6800, and that is about 100 pips away. Okay, so I don't see the NZD at this point. So now, I mean, a lot of this analysis points to a stronger dollar, right? And if anything should change regarding the dollar, obviously, then the analysis would have to change. But my analysis would obviously point down to these lows being triggered over here, and the market still within the range, ranging, and then sort of like reset, edging higher, and then we'll see what happens when it gets back to those higher. Okay. Right, good. All right, perfect. Okay, I think I have GBP CHF left to do, and then we are done. Too much time. Okay, now looking at the daily on the GBP CHF, our support level, our resistance rather, and our support. Now this market has shown signs of moving up. You know, it did this nice movement that we're gonna go up around for this area over here. And I don't know what happened. All of a sudden the market got back down. And judging by this, we should see some more downward move. Like almost all the pound pairs did this last week. So if we take our 4 hour and take that previous week into the current week, the market had a 50% retracement. So got that 50% retracement. Okay, the market hit that level and then started moving away. Also, a significant level, this level, and we had a 1 hour 200 EMA tag. As you can see as well, we have this, which is a previous consolidation area, which then was followed by aggressive shorting at that zone. So that leads me to the conclusion that we should be getting a bit more downside. I'd love to see the market hit 29 even on the GBP CHF. But I'm not one for trend reversal, so definitely this one is weak. And secondary level would have to be looked at using the Fed extension. So I'll soon know if the market does break below 3100, going below 3100, we have almost swing low into the swing high point, and our 1618 is our first target over here, and second target somewhere around there. Okay. All right. Guys are happy? All right. So we'll see each other during our next session, the bond session. We're going to be tomorrow. We're going to be tomorrow in time 8:30 p.m. Hey, let's make it a great trading. Cheers.